Hello everyone. This is Kathy. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to do a simple craft with me video. I thought some of you might want to craft along, maybe get some ideas. Let me show you what I'm doing. If you remember the last video, which was about a couple weeks ago, I created a video making these little collage tiles. And they're a lot of fun to have in your stash. This was 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. And they're great to use on cards and tags and stuff as you're making them. So I made those, put them in my stash. And then I also made some little ATC type cards. And I put the tiles on the cards, on most of them. So they were a lot of fun to make. Now today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some tags. I'm kind of just building up my stash. And here are some that I've already made. I think they're so pretty. The Digis that I'm using are Industrial Treasure tags by Porch Prints. And what I like about them, they're all in the same genre and they're all in the same colors, basically. So I will put the link in the description box. And I'm going to make a few more of these things. Now in the My Porch Prints, these come with it, these tags that you can turn into your own. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make something using these tags. I'm going to use one of those, make one of those. I'll start with this one. And what I do when I'm making my tags is I gather things and I put them in these little trays. And that helps. And I kind of gather things that are the same color. Some of these have come from My Porch Prints Industrial Treasure Tags kit, and some of them I added to it. So let's get started. Oh, I'm going to be using some paper dolls, I believe. I'm also going to be using, these are actual bottle cap covers. And if you'll notice on the tags that I've made before, each one I've used a bottle cap cover. And I'm going to continue doing that. And it just kind of pulls everything together, gives it a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to keep that out. I also have pulled some snippets, mini snippets. I keep all of my ephemera in these type of envelopes. I label them, and that way I have easy access to all my ephemera. It really has made a difference for me. And I might use these vintage numbers as well. I've also pulled some labels. And I don't know where I got this. It looks like I got it probably at Temu. And then I have Small Talk by Tim Holtz and also some of his sticker stamps. And that's basically what I'm going to use today, as well as some double-sided foam tape to add a little bit more dimension. Okay, so let's get started. First, I want to get rid of this little white line under here. And how am I going to start? Let's see. I have some kids here. And I have some things here. I kind of like this bit of film strip. So let me find a photo. Clock. A typewriter. I kind of wanted there's a camera. There's a book. Should have, there's one. Picture of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to use that. It's kind of a lazy day here down in Miami. We're getting a lot of rain lately. Looks like a tropical something is on its way into Florida, but up north. Inking all this to get rid of the edges. Okay, let's see. I know I want this to be the focal point. I'm going to put that over to the side. I rarely put anything dead center, you know, very rarely. So let me put that there. And I think I have a piece of, yes, a piece of a film strip I'm going to use rather than this. Trim that off. Okay. Now, let's see what I got. I want to add a little color. So I think I'm going to use one of these numbers here. And perhaps one of the kiddos. Yeah, I could do that. It'll be his little seat. I haven't been in the mood lately to make a full journal, so I've just been building up my stash. Although I have some great images for my journal, some great pieces. Okay. And perhaps some tape. Maybe this one. I'd like to bring some color in. Oh my. This is an ice coupon, it says. Oh, I like that. So, let's try to remove the backing. There we go. That. Now I need something to give it a little dimension. So let's see what we have. Okay. So I have my focal point, and then I have 3 items coming off of it. In a staggered method. And I'm going to put this up here. This will counterbalance this big piece. This will go here. And we'll see. I do have some butterflies, I believe. And I always have room for butterflies. And that'll give it some dimension. I'll put that down here. And I think that almost finishes this up. I am going to use the bottle cap top with a little, I'll put that over his face. And I think that does it. Okay, let's try another. I like this one. Let me give it some ink. Okay, I want to put on a tab before I do anything else. And I have one here. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see what I got. I have a piece of this I'd almost like to use as a side little tuck spot. Let me see what else I have. Also have this. Oh, like this. Okay, I'm gonna fold it and fold it. And that's gonna go right down here. I'm going to go back, give that a little more ink, and let's see. I have this camera. Let me use that with some foam tape. Let me see if I can get it out. Now I'm going to use some of this washi tape. And let me add some tickets to it. I think I might already have some cut out. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Clean this up. We'll put that in there. Making tags is so fun. It's very relaxing. Actually, making any kind of ephemera is nice. Okay. Now, I always need numbers. And it would be nice to have a round one. And let me take out some brads here. Okay, and let me go in here. Whoops. Add some ink. Add some brads. I'm actually not going to put the brad through the card itself, through the tag itself. I'm just going to put it through this smaller number. Huh? Wrong color. And I'm actually going to cut that. And we're going to put that right there. There we go. Now, I need something up here. I have a bottle. Nah. Let's see what I have here. Well, the film strip kind of works because it's a camera. So let me cut that. Okay. Okay. Put that there, and it kind of balances out the bigness, the large camera. Put this back in. And could use something up here, maybe a sentiment. Be authentic, let it go. You can do everything, but not anything. Let's see. How about collect beautiful moments? That kind of goes with the camera. Okay. Let's see. And we'll put that right there. And I think that's all we have time for today. We've made these two using the Digis from my Porch Prints. And Industrial Treasures. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you try some. Take care. Bye.